Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thingamajig's Racing Channel. We are here this evening with round 5 of the Tyre Shredders Racing, the Academy, American Muscle Racing. We'll find out. We're using the soft and the medium tyres in the Group 3 American muscle cars. I mean, we're 4 rounds deep by now, ladies and gentlemen. We should know the routine. Vodka Rob in the chat straight away saying hello, hello. Well, hello there, Vodka Rob, and I hope you're having a fantastic Friday evening. So I feel like I've read this championship to you. I think I did it at the end of round 4, but going into round 5, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick look at how the championship lies. With Racing Sim at the top. Yeah, that's it, because I want to know who's choosing the last race. So Racing Sim is at the top on 72 points. Apex Wolf in second on 54 points. Carlsberg is third on 51 points, followed by Sai in fourth on 45 points. Vane is fifth on also 45 points. Big racing between Vane and Sai to look out for. And also Carlsberg, he's not that far ahead of him. Footy in sixth. He's been on an absolute comeback on 41 points. Seventh is Hoppers on 39 points. Rasul is in 8th on 25 points. Gaz is 9th on 20 points. Ghost Pepper is 10th on 15 points. Mike is 11th on 12 points. And TH Dog is 12th on 9 points. Now, I don't think there's a table after this race. It looks like it just jumped straight to the final standings. So we'll have to wait until the next stream. Right then, they've qualified in their American Beef. So let's see how they line up on the grid. We're at Barcelona. Did I not tell you that? Yes, we're at Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen. España. Yoo-hoo. Paella and bullfighting. Alonso and Sainz. That's my Spanish knowledge for you. There you go. So on... It is Racing Sim, my word. Racing Sim is taking this championship by the scruff of the neck, and he's dragging it to hell with himself. So Racing Sim on pole in the Corvette. In second place, our long-lost friend, he wasn't with us at the last round, it's Apex Wolf. And ladies and gentlemen, he has colours on his car. He says that he always had a livery. I don't believe him, but now we have the livery of liveries. We're not going to miss Apex Wolf on the grid. I didn't look at the tyres. We'll have to do a run-through of tyres. I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. We'll do the tyres at the end. In third place, we have Footy tripping the light Fantango in his multi-coloured Corvette. And he's got the Dodge of Apex just ahead of him, and Footy had an absolutely solid race last round. Vodka Rob in the chat saying, "Oh, be when I get dirty kebab ordered." Good on you, man. And Rudy saying, "Happy Friday, thingy." Rudes. Well, happy Friday to you too. So it's good, sir. It's because I went into Tesco and saw all the Father's Day stuff. I thought he was wishing me a happy Father's Day. I was like, is there something? I don't know. Okay, then, where are we? Fourth. Hello, Devil Blade, ladies and gentlemen. Devil Blade, he hasn't partaken. Devil Blade. And if you cross him, I am sure you will feel the wrath of the Devil Blade. Devil Blade, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to Thingamajig's Racing Channel. You are welcome. So in fifth place then, it's Vane, ladies and gentlemen, and he's had a change of colours. And Vane looking absolutely, wasn't it just a red Dodge Viper before, if I remember rightly? And he has gone ultra colourful, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. It's cracking. I don't know what the ostrich is about. Someone will have to point that one out to me, but I am here for it. Awesome stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because it was red with just PSVR2 driver on the side. He must have had a spare 10 minutes to put slap some paint on a Dodge somewhere along the way. Super stuff there from Vane in fifth place. Sixth place, he had a change of livery last week, and I was on board for it. Look at that. It's awesome. Look at that. It's like free advertising. That's Colesberg then in 6th place, ladies and gents. He's in the Corvette. The Dodge just ahead. So it's pretty much, it's a mix, isn't it? Those Dodgers are splattered in there. They're 2 Corvettes. There's a Dodge. There's a Corvette. Oh, hello. Who are you? Look at this. Look at what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Stealth Dodge. You can hardly see it. That's cool. Who's this then? 5-inch Fury. What's going on? Is there some role-play gaming community invaded the Tyre Shredders? We've got Devil Blade and 5-inch Fury. Is that our band? I like it. It could be all sorts. 5 inches could be the length of a blade. It could also be a length of an average size. And then we'll go up to 8th place to meet Sai. Oh yeah, look, Sai's got sort of veins things going on without all the hallucinogenics. I like it. I wonder what the ostrich is about. I'm going to have to ask someone. Maybe I'm the ostrich. Am I the ostrich? Is that what people imagine I look like? Squawking away. That's Sai, ladies and gentlemen. In 9th, we have the Hog in his Dodge. I think he's saving it till the last round to put a bit of paint on his Dodge Viper. And then, as always, in the Mustang, the bravest man on the grid, it's Hoppers, ladies and gentlemen. The only man enough out there to choose the Mustang. So they are our riders, ladies and gentlemen. Are you prepared? Vodka Rob in the chat saying, I've done a special one-off livery for our Buzzing Hornets car for Sunday in a different colour scheme. Well, man, I look forward to seeing that. And then from Slowpoke's streams, I believe. And Vodka Rob also saying some great liveries. Very good work. Yeah, they are. They're smashing. Smashing stuff. So, quick look at the tyres. We'll do a quick look at a quick sweep through those tyres, ladies and gentlemen. Mediums for Racing Sim. Mediums for Apex Wolf. Footy also going with the mediums. Devil Blade going for a set of softs. His intentions are clear. Vane is starting also on the softs with Colesberg soft. 5-inch Fury medium. Sai is going for the mediums. The Hog is on the mediums, with Hoppers also choosing the mediums. So on mass, on a whole, they've all opted mainly for the mediums, with a couple in the mid-pack are playing the hero and going for those softs, going for early leads. Ladies and gentlemen, the lights are out and we are now racing, and Racing Sim, as always, leading the pack. Apex Wolf, though, he's had a taste of those victories. He won at least the first rounds, and he'll be up for it. Look at him come bombing down the straight here at Barcelona. And Footy is looking on the inside, but not quite. Devil's Blade's got a bit of a jerk on, but he's got it under control now. It's all under control. Devil's Blade then hunting him down. He's got the soft tyres. A couple of corners, they will be up to temperature, and he will be ready to go on the attack. Oh God, the internet's not too hot. Am I dipping? That sounds terrible. That's awful. What the bejeebers. Let me see if there's anything downloading in the background. Oh, my controller's dying, that's why. There's too many broken hearts in the world. There's too many dreams that can be broken in two. There's too many broken hearts in the world. I could be broken too.
That could be their internet lagging though, couldn't it?
No, it's not working. Internet is poo. Not my vocals, though, Rob. It sounds on my iPad that my vocals are bouncing in and out like loons. Oh, no, that's smoother. Oh, no, that seems all right. I just thought I was going, ooh, that was all I was hearing. That seems all right. Sorry, guys. We'll continue then. I thought my internet had died. Maybe it was the iPad. I think the Wi-Fi's not strong. Okay, we'll continue then. Sorry. I'll go back a couple of seconds because it was all a bit weird. So Racing Sim is still early doors in this race. Oh, Apex Wolf going for a hunt there on the Sim. And Racing Sim then holds his line with Apex Wolf, getting a penalty for that attack. Footy holding off a Devil's Blade. Devil's Blade having a sniff, a whiff of Footy, but Footy is not giving up space at the moment. Vane's having a look up the inside of Devil's Blade, but remember Devil's Blade's on those soft tyres. A late coming there from Carlsberg. Man alive, it looks like he's backing off though and giving Vane the spot back. But yes, he was a little late on the lunge there from the Berg, but he's given Vane the position back. Devil's Blade still waiting for those tyres to warm up. Size up to 7th now on his medium tyres, ahead of 5-inch Fury, who's also on the medium tyres, but they're all very tightly packed. Tightly packed, ladies and gents, like sardines. The Hog in 9th and the Hoppers is in 10th. Racing Sim under pressure. Bish Basham. Hang on. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I want this button, this button. So he paid his penalty. In all fairness, he wasn't going the same speed in the braking zone. And then, boom. Didn't seem that bad. The car went spinning the opposite way, didn't it? Oh, poor old Apex. That is not what you need. And who was that then? It was a white car, wasn't it? Carlsberg? Carlsberg is the king of the late lunges today. If it was, though, I don't think it was. It must have been. Racing Sim then still leads. He's trying to get away from the carnage. Footy in 2nd. Vane is now up to 3rd. Carlsberg in 4th with 5-inch Fury hunting him down. We lost Devil's Blade in amongst all of the chaos. The Hog is now up to 7th with Hoppers in 8th, and Apex Wolf is in 9th. Have we lost someone? Wasn't there 10? Sai. We've lost the Sai. Or was it Sai that came in strong in that corner? But Racing Sim then leads from Footy. We've got Vane in 3rd place and Carlsberg. Is it an outside overtake from 5-inch Fury? He's looking like he wants a piece of the Berg at the moment. And Carlsberg, and remember, Vane are in their mid-championship battle. It's tight stuff here with Footy leading and Racing Sim. Well, Racing Sim's leading, sorry, and Footy's chasing the lead. And Vodcroft saying, you sound okay here. This is one of those tracks where the late lunge is quite common occurrence in a few of the corners. Yeah, I just think when everyone's braking, you just get caught out at the back of the pack and you just try and avoid everyone, trying to go up the inside. Racing Sim's getting away now. Footy is under threat from Vane. Vane on them soft tyres, making full use of them, ladies and gentlemen. Taking that Dodge Viper to places it's never been before, to heights, but again, I think Carlsberg's give Footy a little bump there, but it's all good. They've survived. And Carlsberg now, 5-inch Fury is having a battle with him. And Carlsberg at the moment on those soft tyres, that's it as well. They're on the medium tyres, so they're going to be braking a lot earlier than the soft-tyred runners. So Carlsberg, I think, is getting caught out by the medium guys early braking. Vane's free now. Vane is off and he's chasing Racing Sim, ladies and gentlemen. He can't let Racing Sim have it all his own way. And then Footy in 3rd. But he's got to stay calm because Vane's on those soft tyres. He's going to be on the slower tyre later in the race, and it's how long can those soft tyres last? Spain is a particular tyre killer, ladies and gentlemen. Carlsberg under threat from 5-inch Fury. 5-inch Fury throwing everything he's got at Carlsberg. Carlsberg under immense pressure right now. We're sat alongside 5-inch Fury as he comes in on Carlsberg. Remember, Carlsberg's on those softer tyres, should have the better cornering speed, but at the moment 5-inch Fury is all up and about in his business, and he's got a little gap from behind him where Devil's Blade in 6th ahead of Hoppers, and the Hog has slipped down into 8th place, but sat on board at the moment with a 5-inch Fury. And just ahead, you can see Carlsberg's closing in on Footy as well. Footy with the medium tyres. struggling, and 5-inch Fury is finding some really good pace. My iPad is just struggling. I think it's our Wi-Fi. God almighty. I hope it's the iPad and not my internet. So 5-inch Fury in 4th place at the moment, ahead of Carlsberg 5th. Devil's Blade is 6th. Safe at the moment. Hopper's not looking in a place to attack. Apex Wolf struggling with the dodge, it seems. He's struggling with understeer. It's looking like he doesn't want to turn into the corners for him. He's ahead of the Hog, who has some damage at the moment. Racing Sim is leading the way quite handsomely. Vane chasing him down, but Vane has picked up half a second penalty, and Footy will be on board for that. And 5-inch Fury now freed up from Carlsberg. Carlsberg must have made a small mistake, and the Fury is through. Man alive, we were on board with him as well, weren't we? Shocking. So 5-inch Fury hunting himself a little bit of Footy down now. Footy on those medium tyres, not able to run away from the Fury. Vane at the moment still carrying that half a second penalty, and the tyres are starting to be chewed into. Nothing serious, nothing to worry about, but they are showing red. Racing Sim just trying to get on with the business of getting on with winning this race. Footy in 3rd. He's got to be looking in his mirrors now. He's not chasing Vane anymore. He is under threat from the Fury, and Carlsberg is coming along to back him up. Devil's Blade a little bit behind, but Devil's Blade just posted the fastest lap of this race, and he is trying to close in pretty fast. Hopper's fighting the Mustang, and Apex Wolf facing the... He will be absolutely furious. It's the extra paint. It's weighing him down. Racing Sim leads the way with Footy under threat from Vane at Carlsberg. Oh, 5-inch Fury's had a moment. We shall go and check it out, shan't we? Because, yes, 5-inch Fury is back behind Vane, wasn't he? Oh, over there, out wide and on the kitty litter, ladies and gentlemen. And that one is giving Carlsberg an absolute gift, a present. It's not even Christmas, nowhere near Christmas. And 5-inch Fury just gifted Carlsberg 4th place as Vane tries to do a runner. And all this inter-battling is great stuff for Devil's Blade, who, that one was not his fastest, but it's relative to the ones ahead of him. Oh, it's all tight there. Carlsberg and 5-inch Fury, no love lost there in the braking zone. 5-inch Fury almost trying to climb into the boot of the Corvette. And Vane's taking this opportunity while they're battling behind to try and get away and onto Footy. Footy at the moment doing enough, just enough, to stay ahead of the battling pack. Vane in 3rd, and it's side-by-side action nearly. Carlsberg still holds the apex, but 5-inch Fury has the key, ladies and gentlemen, of getting past, and he's just having another look. And the Stealth Viper is slippy. He has got the back end loosey-goosey, ladies and gents, and that's it. He's made the move on Carlsberg up the inside, but Carlsberg defies gravity and drives around the outside. He's on those soft tyres, remember, has plenty of grip. Where 5-inch Fury, you can see he has no grip. The way that Dodge Viper is sliding around, it's like he's struggling to keep it under control. And Carlsberg then defending like a legend, and all the while Devil's Blade slowly creeping up behind them. Hopper's in 7th place. He is clear of the Hog, and Apex Wolf now at the back of the pack, not where he is used to being. Racing Sim walk in the park for the Sim. No one giving him anything. He's the championship leader as well, and no one putting up a fight towards him. Footy trying to chase him down. They're on the same tyres, and Vane getting his soft tyres out the way and already using up half of his front left tyre. and he's picked up a half a second penalty. Carlsberg will be looking to optimise on that penalty, and again 5-inch Fury behind Carlsberg. They swap places, ladies and gentlemen. I can't see all of it. It's crazy. Carlsberg then, at the moment, I'm going to stick with them for a bit because I'm assuming they're going to overtake again. So Carlsberg at the moment trying to fend off the Fury. 5-inch Fury all up and about his business. Get on board. It's crazy driving this Viper. It seems to be all over the place. Just seems to be sliding in the corner. Sorry, I was having a little sip of my drink and checking that the audio was okay. Yeah, it just seems to slide. Oh wow, Carlsberg must have had a penalty there, and they've closed right in on the Berg. Carlsberg goes up and into third. Not the Berg, on Vane, sorry. Vane's got the penalty. And now 5-inch Fury and the Berg are ahead of Vane. Vane also very much using his soft tyres up. So Carlsberg and Vane, they'll be needing to pit pretty soon, and we're only 10 minutes in. So Carlsberg, he's still getting good lap times though, so Carlsberg not too concerned about his tyres. Footy, tyres are still fresh, Gruff, and he's hoping Racing Sim throws it to the scenery, but Racing Sim just taking the fastest lap of the race is not going to do any such thing. He is staying on the grey stuff, ladies and gents. So Footy, all he can do is chase down the Sim and hope he gets a mistake or something like in a pit stop goes wrong. Carlsberg back in third. 5-inch Fury with a penalty, looking around the outside on the marbles, and there won't be much grip out there, but 5-inch Fury is using every single part of this track to try and get himself past Carlsberg, but Carlsberg will not be shooken or stirred. And there again, 5-inch Fury hanging out the Viper very wide. He is looking for every race line that is available to him. Vane gets a ringside seat to the battle there, and Footy I saw kicking up a bit of dust, but I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. Fury now, he's going to pay that penalty. Is Vane going to capitalise on that? Can he gain at least right up to his rear derriere? There you go, in the braking zone, but still not enough for Vane to get one over the Fury. And Devil's Blade has pretty much caught these guys up. It's great stuff. Devil's Blade has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen, but his tyres are also on the wild side. Apex Wolf up to 7th. He's got himself past the Hog and Hoppers. Looks like Hoppers has had an issue last lap, losing 6 seconds in the lap, and that's put the Hog up ahead in his Dodge Viper as Apex Wolf tries to get back in this race, but he's lost a lot of ground to the guys ahead of him. It's going to be a near on impossible mission to get himself into the top 5 or 6. So Racing Sim at the moment, everything's gravy for the Sim. He's got nothing to concern himself. His tyres have got a long time to go in them. The fuel tank's still got a hefty amount of fuel. We're nearly 13 minutes into what I believe is a 40-minute race. I'm pretty sure they're 40 minutes. Footy, all he can do is hope that the Sim makes a mistake. He's got the pace. Well, the Sim's in the 44s on the regular, where Footy isn't quite hitting those 44s. Carlsberg, he's near the end of the life of his soft tyres. He's going to have to come in and make the pits. 5-inch Fury did pay a penalty, but Vane's now picked up a 1-second penalty. And guess who that's going to play in the hands of? It's the Devil's Blade. So Vane is going to find himself for the chop against the Devil's Blade, ladies and gentlemen. And here he comes. Apex Wolf up to 7th, but it's a chasm of a gap between himself and the rest of the pack. Devil's Blade then closing in on Vane as he pays that 1-second penalty. And the Blade is there now, ladies and gentlemen. Fury as well, all up and in Carlsberg's business. Is Carlsberg going to... Oh, no! Oh, I thought I heard Fury crash, but it's okay. He just went on the curbs. just sounded wilder than it was. So the Berg is finishing, pitting, ladies and gentlemen. 5-inch Fury continues on, and Vane also deciding this is the time to get rid of those soft tyres, and Devil's Blade fancies another lap, maybe 2 out of said tyres. There we go. Apex Wolf, is this the place? Is this the time that he can gain some ground back in this race? He really has to zero in. He's got to get that laser focus turned on. He's got to get those 44, well, he's on medium. Yeah, well, Racing Sim's doing 44s on medium tyres, but it looks like the Dodge Viper just doesn't seem to be the track for the Dodge at the moment, struggling as the Hog moves up and into 6th place, but the Berg on a set of medium tyres is coming back to track side, ladies and gentlemen. Carlsberg in 7th place behind the Hog and ahead of Hoppers. But that's it now for Carlsberg. He is driving all the way to the end. Nothing can stop him now. And he's ahead of Vane quite handsomely, whom has picked up a 3-second penalty. It is the worst case scenario, ladies and gents. From 3rd to 9th with a 3-second penalty, Vane is going to be distraught. Racing Sim leads this race. We're on lap 9. We are just over 15 minutes into it, and everything is calm up at the front. Nothing to concern yourself with. It's under control. Racing Sim is controlling the race, ladies and gentlemen. The tyres are good. The lap times are better. He is winning in life. Footy setting chase. Footy just cannot get that car under the 45s, and he's losing ground to Racing Sim. Well, not that time, because Racing Sim did a 46, which is his worst lap so far. So Footy pulls a little bit back on Sim, but I think Racing Sim has gradually been going overall faster than Footy and pulling away. Footy, though, remember, he was under that pressure. He had the medium tyres and he had the soft runners all up and about his business for a fair few laps early doors, so he did lose a lot of time to Racing Sim during that part of the race. 5-inch Fury also dicing it with the soft tired runners of Vane and Carlsberg, and holding him up somewhat in the racing shenanigans, and he's been set free now, but his racing mediums are looking rather used. Edward Chase in the chat saying hello thingy from Can Do. Well, hello Can Do, how are you? 5-inch Fury heading on in 3rd. Devil's Blade, oh yes, Devil's Blade's pushing himself on those soft, and that they are used. They are definitely used. 48 and a 47 and out wide again, and oh, somehow the back end not kicking around on him, but definitely losing a huge amount of time, even in the last 2 laps. Even this lap, he's 2.5 seconds down. He must be really worried about the medium tyres not making it, and you can see why, because the guys, some of these guys, oh, Apex Wolf's up to 5th. Who else has pitted? No one. That's just after the pit stops. So yeah, Apex Wolf only 17 minutes and he's used his medium tyres up quite nicely. Racing Sim, he's getting to the halfway point of his front left on, and we're not even halfway. These tyres have got to do more than halfway. Footy might be the dark horse here, ladies and gentlemen. Footy is he's not using his mediums up as much as everyone else. He's not driving as hard as well, remember. So Footy may have been thinking tactical all along, and he may well be we may surprise us all. I think he's surprising us all now. I think we can see Racing Sim may have killed his tyres already. Not even halfway. He can't get the soft tyres. We've seen Devil's Blade. They don't go halfway. I mean, he's 19 minutes into this race and he is, oh wow, 150 last time around. And he's still continuing on, ladies and gents. That's crazy. He's just gone, hasn't he? Just quit out. Why? Why would you do that? It's not too bad. So, oh, down to 8 now. Oh, did he miss the pits and just thought, I'm not going round again? Oh, who knows? Or maybe he's not even bought medium tyres. So Racing Sim then leads the way with Footy in second. At 5-inch Fury in third. Apex Wolf now up to fourth. I said he wasn't going to break the top six, but well, guess what? He's going to, because Devil's Blade has left the building. Carlsberg in fifth with the Hog in sixth. The Hog is there with the Berg, isn't he? Come on, Hoggers. Let's have you. So Hoppers in seventh ahead of the Vane. The Vane, a 46.2 last time around on his racing mediums. They're hoping to get these tyres to go all the way to the end, but we're seeing some of the drivers out there are struggling with tyre wear. Racing Sim being one of them, as Footy has conserved his tyres. He could take these tyres through the whole race, it looks like. And now now Footy is into the 44s, ladies and gentlemen. What a turnaround. Apex Wolf coming in, which I would say extremely early. That's an early call from Apex Wolf for soft tyres. If he's going to think that he's going to get a set of softs to last for the next 20 minutes, I grab your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be hard to swallow. Hoppers then in fifth with the Vane moving up to sixth. Hog is in as well. The Hog has pitted. So Racing Sim, he's going to want those tyres to go at least another 5 or so minutes, I am sure. And Footy, like I said, he could run this whole race, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to ruin anything. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what button it is to see how long. Does that not tell you how long? Yeah, we're about halfway through and it's 20 minutes. So it's about a 40-minute race. I thought that. I do so many streams, people. Come on. I know, I think it's URL. Their races are 50 minutes, and that's where I'm getting. I'm thinking it's not 50, is it? But it's 40. So Footy at the moment, I am on board for Footy's action at this present time. Racing Sims tyres absolutely shot, and he's probably going to want another 2 laps out of those medians, but they're not looking too healthy. 45, early 45s though. It's not the 44s he was doing, but it's still a healthy lap time. Footy, well, 45.7 from Footy that time around, but his tyres are still fresh, Gov. 5-inch Fury carrying on. His tyres are woeful as well, and he's picked up a small penalty. Carlsberg running to the end, and there's people pitting ahead of him. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, but Carlsberg could get ahead of 5-inch Fury here. I don't know if he's got the wherewithal to get ahead of Footy, but remember, these guys are going to be on the soft tyre at the end, so even if they come out behind Carlsberg, they are going to be fighting on a set of softs. Hopper's making the change, and the Mustang, not a great car for tyres. How's his mediums look? Not bad, you know. It's a push. We have seen them get sort of around 18 minutes with the softs. Well, we saw Devil's Blade try, but he quit before he went in the pits, so we didn't get to see how that worked out. So Vane at the moment in fifth. He's chasing down Carlsberg. Quite a gap between them. Vane's going to have to do a lot of work there. Apex Wolf now up to sixth. He's trying to get those soft tyres to go quite long in this race. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. And then the Hog in seventh on them medium tyres ahead of Hoppers, who is now on a set of softs. Was the Hog on mediums at the softs at the beginning? He may have been. I don't remember. Footy coming in. Very interesting. He's, well, he barely used the mediums, so one wonders he won't use the softs up as much either. Racing Sim picking up a penalty as he goes deeper. I think he will struggle with the tyre wear more than Footy. 5-inch Fury stays out and goes up and into second place now, and Carlsberg will be looking to make up a position on Footy. Footy is at his box and he's filling up now. They've changed the tyres and they've released him. They've released him as Carlsberg hits the final corner. So Footy safe in third place. Don't cross the line. And that is Footy then staying in third, running to the end on a set of soft tyres. Now he wants to put some blinders in. This is the time, whilst Racing Sim is on track on a slower set of tyres that are worn. And what you've got to assume that Racing Sim is going to pit right at the end of this lap. not to lose as much time as possible to Footy. Racing Sim just paying that half a second penalty. It seems like nothing from the outside, but when you're in the car, it's an eternity, and you could do without it. And now Racing Sim, is he going to pit at the end of this lap? It's around that window for the softs, but it is his tyres could be done by the end if he wears his softs out too much. The cars will be lighter on fuel, remember, so there is that. But Footy out there on a set of softs, and he is absolutely tearing it up. There we go, Racing Sim doing the sensible thing and going in to try and not let Footy get the undercut on him, trying to minimise the amount of time Footy's out there on a set of soft tyres, going faster than he was on a set of mediums. 5-inch Fury stays out. He's picked up a hefty old penalty as he gets through his tyres. Apex Wolf is the fastest man out there. He's down in 6th at the moment. Vane and Carlsberg, no, who did we see nearly side by side? Who's Vane? Oh, Apex Wolf. Apex Wolf's caught up Vane, ladies and gentlemen. I am astounded. Great driving from the Wolf. He's done an astonishing fastest lap at the moment, and he's closed right in on the Vane. So Vane under threat. Vane on those medium tyres as well, so he's not going to have a lot to defend with as Apex Wolf makes his way around on a fresh set of soft tyre. Well, fresh, they've done about 3 laps. And again with another fastest lap from the Wolf. Is he pushing the Vane along? I think he might be helping the Vane along, you know, the straight. And Carlsberg way ahead of him, but maybe Apex Wolf finding that he could use Vane to propel, if they work together, the Vipers could propel themselves up towards the Berg. Interesting tactic. We'll see how it works out for him. The Hog in 7th ahead of Hoppers. Hoppers not that far away from the Hog, and he's on a racing soft set of tyres, so he should be able to close in. 5-inch Fury still yet to pit. Racing Sim got out, sorry, ahead of Footy. Quite a way ahead of Footy. Didn't really need to concern himself too much. So now it's a battle of tyre wear, but Racing Sim's tyres are so much newer than Footy's. Well, a lap, yeah, so 1 lap, innit? So Racing Sim, he's just got to not wreck those tyres and stay how he is, and it should be good. Now the question is, where is 5-inch Fury going to come out in amongst all of this? Can Carlsberg get ahead of the Fury? That's who he was racing before the pits, but 5-inch Fury will be going on to the softer set of tyres. So even if he is behind Carlsberg, he's gonna have the tools to get by. Although the Wolf is I don't know if he's struggling or if he's staying behind the Vane on purpose, just so they can bump draft each other down that very long straight. Oh, there's contact between the Vane and the Wolf, and the Wolf slows down. I don't think it was the Wolf's fault. I don't think the Wolf had anything to do with that, but I could be wrong. It looked like Vane was out over a curb and lost the car somewhat. And Wolf now is, maybe they're having a meeting about it. You guys want to have a meeting about whose fault it was, or do you want to carry on racing? No? Still having your meeting? After you? No, after you. So Vane goes on, and Apex Wolf looks like he's taken full responsibility of whatever it was that ailed Vane there. I thought Vane just got over a curb, but maybe there was a knock that put Vane over the curb. Who knows? So 5-inch Fury then in 4th, with Carlsberg in 3rd, Footy in 2nd, and Racing Sim absolutely pelting it out there. He's unhindered, ladies and gentlemen. He is free as a bird. He could even slow down if he wanted. Not too much, but he could slow down a little. We're into the 28th minute of the race, so 12 more minutes to go. It is really, for these front runners, how long the tyres are going to last and who's going to wear their tyres out the most. Carlsberg looks like he's a solid 3rd, with 5-inch Fury coming out behind him, but not majorly behind him. But has he put the wrong tyres on? Or was he on the softs in the beginning? He wasn't on softs. He didn't take softs nearly 30 minutes into the race. Ah, my hot brew was absolutely perfect, ladies and gentlemen. That was just the right temp. So yeah, it's a weird one because 5-inch Fury's gone to another set of mediums, and I'm pretty sure he was on the mediums. And they do have to use both sets of tyres, as we've seen with Racing Sim starting on the mediums and going on to the softs, as has Footy. Carlsberg started on the softs and went on to the mediums, but 5-inch Fury, I'm sure, has done a set of maybe he's just made a mistake. We'll see if he comes back into the pits to rectify his error. Or maybe he just didn't think we noticed. Sometimes, you know, there's a glitch, and even though it'll tell us he's on a set of mediums, I have had feedback before saying no, they were softs. I don't know why the replay showed it was mediums. But we'll see. 5-inch Fury at the moment, I believe, is on the wrong tyre. But you never know. Apex Wolf having a nightmare of a race. He's got himself past Vane now. And it's not been a great day in España, and his tyres are half warm with only 10 minutes to go. Well, I'm not saying only, because it's going to feel like an eternity on those soft tyres, especially the last 2 or 3 laps, where I believe that he'll probably have no tyre whatsoever. He may even decide to pit. He'll lose the position to Vane. He's not even got the room to pit. Hopper's ever closing in on the hog with those soft tyres, ladies and gentlemen, and Hopper's fancies a piece of the Dodge ahead of him. Oh, sorry, wrong way. And the hog trying to get to the end on a set of medium tyres. Yeah, they're doing okay at the moment, but Hopper's is a lot faster on his soft tyres, but can he make them last till the end of the race, one wonders. And Vane, for now, 6th behind Apex Wolf, but Apex Wolf's tyres are looking pretty woeful. You can hear it squealing, the resistance as it goes through the corners. The Dodge absolutely protesting as he turns in. You can see it's just it doesn't want to turn, that Dodge. It really looks like it does not want to turn in. 5-inch Fury then 4th overall, but we think he has taken on the wrong tyre, with Carlsberg in 3rd. No threat from the Fury. Footy's picked up a penalty, and I think he must... Oh, he's taken the fastest lap of the race as well. Racing Sim, a 43.7, 43.6 was Footy's answer to that. And Racing Sim has used his tyre up a little bit more, but I don't think it's anything concerning. I think it might be all right till the end of the race. There's only 8 minutes to go. And Footy, at the moment, fighting the Corvette, as Carlsberg is hoping that the tyres die on the cars ahead of him. He's cruising around in 3rd place, fingers crossed. He's thinking of the cars ahead, tyres just absolutely degrading to the worst case scenario, and him being able to cruise straight on by. But at the moment, Racing Sim and Footy are consolidating their leads by absolutely planting in some killer lap times. A 44.9 from Sim there, with Footy a 46.2. So they've dropped time between the pair of them. Maybe there is hope for Carlsberg yet, if he keeps on those 45s. And they're dropping into the 46s. Look at him go. Carlsberg on an absolute tear. 5-inch Fury in 5th place. But unless he goes and puts some softs on, then he's not looking. That position might not be that strong, and Apex Wolf might have a shout at it. But Apex Wolf still 7 minutes on the clock, and his soft tyres are spent. Absolutely spent. What is the call? What is his call? Does he just continue on, or does he come back in the pits? Hopefully comes out behind Vane and manages to catch Vane back up again. The hog could be too far back to make any action, and the Hopper's tyres, he's also having tyre woes. But he's continuing on. He's continuing on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the thing. This is the big question. Oh, Racing Sim's tyres are starting to look quite hurt. Footy's are not. Interesting. Still quite a bit of time left on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. And these cars are carrying ticking time bombs with these soft tyres underneath them. Carlsberg on the medium tyres could pick up here, ladies and gents. Footy, though, his tyres seem to be good. It looks like Racing Sim is going to really struggle come the end of this race. It's already starting to look quite like he might be struggling now. I mean, he's doing good lap times. 45s, really? No, they were doing 43s and 44s on the soft tyres. So already Racing Sim starting to feel the tyres tear up below him. Janet in the chat saying, go Footy. Well, I've got to say, Footy is looking in an excellent position at the moment. His tyres aren't wearing through as quickly as Racing Sim's. Racing Sim's just tearing his front left tyre to sunder, and he's losing time hand over fist. And all his hard work early in the race to build up that huge buffer ahead of Footy is unravelling ahead of him. Footy is just gaining in every corner at the moment. And we've still got 5 minutes on the clock. And I don't know if Racing Sim's going to be able to keep that Corvette ahead of Footy. We will see. There is quite a big gap there. I mean, Racing Sim, he's got a healthy lead. He's got stuff to play with there. He's got a bit of ground. But those tyres, when they've gone, they've gone. And these you need like this. You need your tyres to be able to break down into these hairpins, or you're going to be all over the place. And when you try and accelerate, your car just slides away from you. Up here, you need good grip over this hill. It's a really tricky corner. And without that tyre there, you could end up out there in the kitty litter. So Footy at the moment, we'll keep an eye on those lap times. Here we go. Racing Sim's coming around these final corners now. You can hear the screams of the tyres, the Pirellis from the Corvette just squealing. 45s again. Footy coming around that same final corner. It's very close, ladies and gentlemen. He is almost on the same straight. 44.9. What's that? Oh, it's only 2/10 though. It's only 2/10. Let's not get too excited. Have things under control. And Footy is chasing, but is there enough time on the clock for Footy to get this action underway? Carlsberg is in third. He's got 5-inch Fury in the background, but I don't think 5-inch Fury is anything to worry about, because I don't think he was on the soft tyres at the beginning of this race. I'm sure he was on the mediums, and he has not used the compulsory second set of tyre in the race so far. Apex Wolf, his tyres are shot, and now Vane is starting to come back at him. This is a sign of the front two runners. Apex Wolf went a little earlier on his tyres, and they are now shot, and the medium runner of Vane is now all up and in his business. So Apex Wolf is going to have to try and defend with a car with no grip whatsoever, and I'm wondering if he thinks maybe he should have come in and tried to catch up Vane later in the race. Oh, he tried to turn in on the Vane and he slid away. And Vane now up to 5th. Great stuff from the Vane. 5-inch Fury, he's probably going to be moved back a position or two. Carlsberg in 3rd. Footy, his tyres are not looking too good, but Racing Sims are absolutely shot away. With less than 3 minutes left, he's going to have to do this lap and possibly another lap after this. And you can see the Corvette is just struggling in every corner. Racing Sim absolutely dicing with dares on every corner with those soft tyres. They're gone. And Footy, 45.3 from Footy, a 46.5 though from Racing Sim, and it really is the battle of the tyre degradation at the front. Carlsberg isn't going to be closer to enough to capitalise on what's happening ahead of him. 5-inch Fury is running in a strong 4th, and I don't think it would have affected anything. He may have even caught up Carlsberg a little bit if he put soft tyres on. So it is a head scratcher of why, and like I said, he may not have had soft tyres, he might have not bought any tyres. You know, these things happen. Vane, his tyres are hurting, but Apex Wolf he's gone. They're gone. How far away is Hog? The Hog's fuel is tight, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're okay though, 2 minutes from the end. But the Hog's tyre, the Hog's fuel is nearly done. And Hoppers has got loads of fuel. He's fueled up for the next race, the next round, so they don't have to. Ooh, Hoppers' tyres are also spent. And Racing Sims are gone. So what's Footy going to do? He's closing in. And as soon as they're fully red, there's nothing there. He goes, he's off. Oh no, he's lagged back on again. But yeah, Racing Sim, he'll have nothing underneath him, no grip whatsoever. When they're gone, and they're barely drivable on. So how Racing Sim is doing this so far is astounding. He's coming around, there's 1 minute left on the clock. He's going to have to do another lap, and Footy has got every chance. I'm sure Footy took the win last round. He's got every chance to do it again, ladies and gentlemen. So Racing Sim still leads, but the tyres are dead. Footy still has life in his tyres, and he is closing in at a rate of knots, 51.4 for Racing Sim last time around. And even though he was covering off Footy with the pit stops, it has come round to bite him. He should have stayed on the mediums, maybe longer, but the mediums were pretty shot for him as well. And I just don't think Racing Sim ran out of options today with the tyre deck. It just wasn't working in his way, and Footy catching him up, overtaking him. Legendary stuff here at España, ladies and gentlemen, Catalunya. And Footy then taking the win away from Racing Sim, who'd done all of the hard work. But at the end of the day, the tyres were shot. Carlsberg in third. I don't think he's going to catch those guys up. 5-inch Fury. Oh, Vane's finished. Sorry, Vane has finished in fifth. So Apex Wolf, whose tyres also died, is going to come home in sixth place ahead of the Hog. And every point counts this season, but Sim has run away with it, I must say. And there we go then. Apex Wolf crossing the line for sixth. The Hog coming around for seventh place ahead of Hoppers. Remember, Hoppers' tyres totally shot, and he's got the leaders behind him. Footy, is he just going to sit behind the Hoppers? No, of course he's not. He's going for gold, ladies and gents. And Racing Sim really dropping back there. And Carlsberg still not close enough. So Footy then for another win, ladies and gentlemen, crosses the line here at Catalunya, and Racing Sim grabbing himself a fine second place will probably secure him the lead still, continuing on into the championship. Carlsberg getting himself a fine podium. Take a boo, my son. Cracking stuff there from the Carlsberg. And fourth is 5-inch Fury, but I don't think we saw him using the soft tyres, so he may be put back a position or two. Who knows? I don't know how their stewarding works. So again, ladies and gentlemen, a huge congratulations to Footy. And Janet called it in the chat a couple of rounds ago saying, watch out for Footy. Correct to do so. Racing Sim, oh, what a shame for Racing Sim. Moral victory, because he'd done everything right. It was the tyre deck that got to him in the end, and there's just nothing can be done about that. And Carlsberg rounding out a great round 5 for himself with a podium. He must be pleased with that. Where did he start on the grid? In sixth place. We did lose a couple of runners along the way. We lost Sai very early, and we lost through. Carlsberg in third, 5-inch Fury in fourth provisionally, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't think they used a soft set of tyres. Vane came home in fifth, almost lost the position to Apex Wolf, but was patient. He stayed calm, and Apex Wolf's tyres died, and Vane got that position back in a glorious way that we saw. So Vane, great stuff for fifth. Apex Wolf making the best of a worst race of his life and coming home in sixth. It wasn't a great start for him, and yes, it's been a tough one for the Wolf. And the Hog in seventh, with Hoppers coming home eighth in his beautiful Mustang. Just drives like a dog. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was round 5 of the Tyre Shredders Racing, the Academy, American Muscle. It was round 5 at Catalunya. And again, as always, they delivered a glorious race. And we only have one more round this season. And I believe Racing Sim at the end of round 4 picked Sardegna. So we are taking the American Muscles to the country roads of France. Fronte for a showdown. Vodka Rub in the chat saying cheers thingy, and Janet saying super race by all. However, wow, footy, awesome. Did great with that tyre wear, didn't he? Absolutely super driving. Very, very controlled. Very controlled. It's hard to do that in a race. You just want to let rip, but footy, he kept himself composed, controlled, and in the end took the glory. Super stuff. Super stuff from footy. You'd never get Foofy doing that. Foofy wouldn't have been able to do that, but footy was able to. Great stuff. Well done, footy. Racing sim consolidations, man. Commiserations. It looked like it was in the bag, my friend, but the softs just did you dirty. And Carlsberg, great race. He was racing hard with the Vane, the Fury, and Devil's Blade at one point, and in the end came out victorious for that top 3 finish. So I said I was going to try and do 2 streams tonight, but it's getting a bit late, so it looks like it's going to be either tomorrow or Sunday, guys, for round 6 of the Tyre Shredders. But I promise you, it will be action-packed on the streets of France for Sardegna. Please join me I'm going to probably do the Racing Radicals Saturday morning, and then it will be round 6. And then it's the big Daytona thing Saturday night. Big Daytona 500. It's going to be huge. Please join us. And so Tyre Shredders round 6 is probably going to be Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. There is a way that you can't miss the action, but I don't like to tell people to do it. So, but if you Google it and say, how can I follow someone's YouTube channel and get notified when they do streams, and it'll tell you how to do it. Vodka Rob saying, we'll still be here. Yeah, Vodka Rob, you're always there, man. I appreciate it. My voice has got to be annoying at some point. Janet saying, great comms, great watch, thanks. And Vodka Rob saying, see you next time. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, everyone. Tiru. Peace and love. Peace and love.